All right, story time about how I got exposed for being DF. So let me set the tone for y'all. It's like 2016. Twitter is at its peak right now. Everybody's on Facebook. You feel me? This the era of being outside. So if you knew me from back then, you knew I was outside. I was popular. Like everybody in all the schools in Newark knew me. Like whether it was Central, East Side, West Side, Newark Tech, Shabazz. Like I just used to be everywhere. You feel me? So the dude I was dealing with at the time, he was well known too, right? He was known for fighting, but he was kind of like more suspect than I was. So we used to link up like in the summertime, and like be nasty. But we used to do it on a down low, so we always snuck somewhere. Like yeah, we used to be outside. I'm not even going to name the places outside, but I'm not proud of it. So we used to communicate on Twitter. Now, if you know anything about Twitter back in the day, Twitter used to glitch. I'm talking about you could sign out of Twitter and like the messages would still pop up on whatever phone you just signed out of. So keep in mind, we sneaking doing this. I had to be, I think like maybe like 16 at the time, 17 at the time. I'm not even too for sure. So he was using one of his good friends' phone to like talk to me on Twitter. He logs out. We planned on meeting up and whatever. So we met up that same night. The next day, all hell breaks loose. The friend group that he was hanging with happens to know my sister-in-law. Like, I think they was like her cousins or something like that. So when the messages was popping up on their phone, the first thing they did was like contact her. They like, oh my God, I think this Jason talking to da 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 da, you feel me? I'm not gonna say his name. The first thing she do is like call me. Now, mind you, I'm in school while all of this is happening. So the information is getting dropped like by the minute. Everybody is finding this out. It turned into them knowing, them telling people that we have in common that like, oh, I think they talk. Only thing I could do is like deny. So this girl I went to school with, her name was Alnisa. I'll never forget you, Alnisa. And she was like, yeah, like, what's going around that you and such was talking and like people found out because it was on like Twitter messages. I'm in gym, so I'm like, what? Like, I don't even know him. All I'm doing is just straight denying shit. I'm like, what? Like, I'm like, check my Twitter. Like, we ain't got no messages together. I'm like, nah, like that's not me. Whole time, y'all, the messages is like popping up. But mind you, I don't think screenshot was a thing back then. Like, I don't think iPhones had screenshots. I don't know. So long story short, he ended up contacting me. He like, yo, like some bullshit just happened. Like they found out, like we was talking, but I told them like, nah, that's not Jason. Like, and mind you, my brother was like a freaking well-known like gang member at the time. So now everybody really is in like complete like utter shock. But like I ain't gonna hold you. He held it down. He was like, nah, that's not him. Like it was crazy, y'all. I ended up being able to like allow myself out that situation. But you gotta like for part two because I swear I got exposed so many times.